Hello YouTube, this is TheLonePantheist. I was going to try to upload a PowerPoint with this, but it doesn't seem to be working on this new computer that I have here. Um, yeah, it's kind of a piece of crap anyway. But I wanted to get into the topic of benefits of meditation. Now, a lot of people seem to be confused on this subject. They seem to think that meditation is something that you need a lot of time to do. You need several hours meditating. You need to be in a certain position. And whereas it's true in some cases, like the deep meditation, you do need some time. You do need to get lost in your thoughts. You do need to actually have specific positions. But you can actually meditate sitting down. You can meditate lying down. You can meditate standing up. You can meditate several different forms and stuff like that, or positions. Now, there are several benefits to meditating. One is you can become calm, centered, and focused. There's meditation. Anytime somebody like getting ready for a football game or ball game, the player takes a couple of breathers. He's like, that's a form of meditation. Okay, they close their eyes, take a deep breath, they calm down, or they get pumped, or they get focused. That's one way, one benefit. There's also several other benefits. Now, a lot of people have doubts on meditating, but the thing is, everything from your pain sensory to your eyesight to your senses to the very anything you feel, anything you see, anything that's out there, from fear, from things that you fear, everything is produced up here. Okay? And what meditating does is it allows you to get up here. Okay? You can even fight addiction for this. I did back a while. I used to smoke. I tried quitting chewing gum, stuff like that, and it didn't really work. But so I tried meditating. Now I went from smoking about almost a pack a day to about just 3 cigarettes a day. And then it progresses as you go further. Remember, and a lot of people, I'll tell them, well, I think this meditation, I think it works. This is before I, studied up on it. I just tried it because I heard, it might work. Now, some people say, well, you trick your mind into not wanting the cigarette. But to be honest with you, you tricked your mind actually to want the cigarette. Okay? That was, that's the first start of it, is you tricking your mind to wanting the cigarette. Okay, so basically you're just you're not reprogramming, you're unprogramming what you programmed in, which was that you need the cigarette, you need that nicotine. Okay. Now, every now and then, occasionally, you might be tempted or whatever, but it's hard. It's a hard habit to break, and it takes focus. But that's another benefit of meditation. Another one, and this might make a couple people uneasy to talk about, but is you can actually meditate in a way to focus your senses, which becomes pretty beneficial in sex or lovemaking. And that basically is when you go into deep meditation, you focus on exactly your senses, your body. It's just kind of more of the, I think it's the Charvaka's. Probably mispronounced that. But I'll try to provide a link. I know I say this sometimes, I don't provide a link, but I'll try to. They're an atheistic form of Hinduism in India. Alright? And then coupled with the Kama Sutra, I think they studied this because most meditation in terms of spiritualism is that you detach yourself from the senses. But this one, you're supposed to focus specifically on the sense of touch in specific areas. Okay? You meditate on that, you contemplate on that, you focus in on that. And then when time comes, which you should do this probably just before, it heightens sexual pleasure. I tried it once, and yeah, it does. That was a while back though. But most times, you get into that whole, you don't have time. Basically, it's like the here and the now. So, but if you find time, you could try it, and if your partner wants to do it as well, it can actually really heighten the feel of things because you concentrate your body on it. But anyway, another benefit is it helps you to get over specifically irrational fears. Now, any type of meditation that you do deeply and you do for long periods, when you wake up, or not wake up, but when you come out of it, come out of the meditation, open your eyes and you're done meditating, you're very calm. So much so that if you encounter, if you're arachnophobia, you encounter a spider or whatever, you won't freak out like you normally would. You might a little bit, but you wouldn't freak out completely. But it allows kind of, like I said, get in your head, so it allows you to focus on this case, you just take a couple of breathers and it calms you down to the point where it's very hard for you to actually get intense. But there's also ways of meditating to focus your fears, focus on what's causing your fears, analyze it, and this is more of a contemplative meditation rather than just clearing your mind. In this case, you focus on what you fear, why you fear it, how you can get over this fear, and why in some cases it's irrational. And then once you've analyzed your fear, it's kind of like I guess like psychology or being your own personal therapist. And once you've analyzed it yourself, some people who don't do this or can't do this, you might want an actual therapist that can help you analyze, your fears and why you fear it. So if you're able to do it yourself, you'll be able to overcome your fears eventually, and specifically more irrational fears. Now, there's also health reasons, because especially if you do the breathing techniques, that actually can open up your air passages and allow the blood flow, or allow oxygen to get to your veins and whatnot, and then it actually helps you with high blood pressure. Yoga also does that because the motions actually open up your muscles. Like if you ever lift weights, like I do, one of the best ways to do it is to stretch, and one of the best stretching techniques come from yoga. Do one before and do one after. So it lets your muscles breathe, it lets you're stretching, it allows the oxygen and the blood flow to get into your muscles down here, and it allows you to not be your muscles not to tense up. And it does work. There's been research on it. You can look it up yourself. But the point of this video is kind of getting a little long, but it's just to kind of encourage people to meditate. You've done it before. Anytime, like I say, you take a deep breath, you count to 10 or whatever. You've done it before, to calm yourself down or to get prepared for a final exam. If you're in college, you take a deep breath before you go in there, and it kind of helps you keep focused. It clears your head and it keeps focused. Like I said, there's several different types of meditation. There's contemplative, there's sensory meditation, which is the one that's used for sex. And then there's the one that analyze type meditation, where you just go into deep meditation and you kind of analyze yourself. So like I said, there's many methods, there's many ways of doing it. You sit up, sit straight. Best way is to relax yourself. Okay, but if you want to really have a challenge, you can do it in kind of a non-relaxing manner and see if you can actually try to get into a meditative state that way, or get down, be able to meditate that way. Because they do that in parts of Nepal and stuff like that, where they'll actually hit you with switches. I'm not saying you should do that. I personally don't want to be hit with a switch, so yeah. But anyway, that's all I have to share. Check out the benefits of meditation. If I ever get to upload the PowerPoint I made for a class I did, if I ever figure it out on this computer, get on this computer, I will upload that. Trust me, it's much more entertaining. There probably won't be a whole lot of me speaking on it, but there'll be a lot of text for you to read, stuff like that. A lot of cool pictures and everything. The history of meditation, which was started in India. they're at least the type of meditation that most people associate with being meditation. It started in India. Those practices did, and like I said, they're very beneficial. But anyway, that's all for now, you two. See you later. If I can find this thing. Okay.